Okay, so you heard about my politics. Okay, you heard about my politics. Now you're going to hear about my standpoint on tobacco, alcohol, and firearms. Okay? Smoking age, cigarette smoking age should be 21 and older. First and foremost, marijuana is federally illegal, and that's what people seem to forget. Marijuana is federally illegal, which means when people do marijuana, they do stupid shit. They jump behind the wheel of a car. They think they can drive. It should be a DWI, driving while intoxicated. Not even a DUI, driving under the influence. It should be the stiffer of the two, driving while intoxicated or driving under the influence. One gets you a year and a day mandatory in jail, and one gets you out in like 30 days. Some shit like that. Okay, it needs to be the 1 year and 1 day. Police need to carry breathalyzers that detect marijuana. Okay, these things should be invented. And before you go through admissions, this breathalyzer should be put in your vehicle to test not only for alcohol, but to test for narcotics, to test for marijuana. Marijuana is an herb. Yes, I agree with that. I agree that cancer patients should be free and clear. It should be legal for them. If you're getting a green card to smoke marijuana, that's one thing. But how all these head shops, that's something totally different. When you can randomly walk into a head shop, flash a fake ID that says that you're 21 and you're only 17 years old, 15 years old. Like in my case, I flagged it and I was only 17 years old. I'm still only 17 years old, so it just happened recently. I flagged my ID, it said 40, they let me into the head shop. 17-year-old flagging a 40 ID, and they let me purchase five buglers, which are marijuana joints. Okay, so they sold to an underage minor marijuana. Okay, right next to the Goodwill, right there on 84th Street, somewhere right in that vicinity. Okay, dude knew it was a fake ID. He still let me in. They let me purchased, walked out, handed the card and the receipt to the dude that needed to break the money down so that way he could give me my part of my $100 that you know, that I earned legitimately. Okay. So I provided him with the service and he said he'd give me $100. So he went for that service and I said, dude, you're a little bit weird. No, I'm getting the fuck out of here. And later on, and lo and behold, I got that $100 that he promised out of his pay. He won't call me, he won't text me, he won't give me his number, and I'm satisfied with that, okay? Because of what he did. So I'm not even calling him, I'm not looking for him, nothing, okay? Told his pastor that me and him were in a relationship, and he got overly paranoid about that and told me that basically if I did it again, he would hit me and then we would be done and over with. And I said, okay, motherfucker, we're done and over with as it is anyway. So, so basically, I got used, you know, and I don't know, I bought him stuff and spent some time with him and everything else, and he was very, very like weird. Okay, every time he was talking, he was seeing shadow people on the wall and they were doing explicit things with each other. And I'm like, dude, there's nothing on the wall. What is your problem? Are you doing acid or some shit? Okay. No, he's doing crank and staying up until he deprivates because he wants to see that nasty shit. Okay. He's a sex fiend. And I don't go for shit like that. Okay. I'm sitting there keeping it cool and like, okay, you want to talk? Sure, massage my feet. And he was more than happy to massage my feet. Okay. And yeah, it was a bad situation altogether. I'm glad I'm away from him. Glad I'm out of the situation. Okay. And then he threatens me with God. He says God's gonna take my soul or some shit when I broke it off with him. Anyways, that's neither here nor there. That's a long story, and I made it very short. Anyways, my standpoint on tobacco, alcohol, and firearms. Narcotics should be illegal. Doesn't matter what they are. Should be no free passes on narcotics whatsoever. Please give me that baggie and I'll let you go. What good is that doing, law enforcement? Give me that baggie and I'll let you go. Smashing their meth pipe. Oh, dude, I'm so sorry. And then, like an hour later, they got a bigger meth pipe or they got a meth bong. Okay, and they're getting away with it left and freaking right because law enforcement ain't doing shit about it. Okay, and if they are doing shit about it, then they're linking the confidential informants up with the narcotics that they're confiscating. So law enforcement is breaking federal law again. When are the FBI feds going to step into play and say this is bullshit? When is ATF going to step into play and say this is bullshit? Okay, I'm keeping it real with you all. I'm breaking down the barriers like left and right because I'm tired of seeing this fucking country going to hell in a handbasket. Okay? As Carol would say, it's going hell in a handbasket. Okay? She thinks Biden's an idiot. I think Biden's an idiot. I think Trump's a moron. She likes Trump. She's pro Trump. I think he's a damn moron. Okay? And then, I like Barack Obama. She hates Barack Obama. Okay? I liked Bush Sr. I liked Clinton. I like Hillary Clinton. Bill and Hillary Clinton. I like the Clintons. I like George Bush Sr. Do not like Mitt Romney. Do not like Donald Trump. Love Barack Obama. Okay? They are what's best for business for this country. You want to see this country turn around for the positive? Elect Hillary Clinton in is president and Bill Clinton is vice president. Let's put the position in the woman's hands first and put the first man for the first time in entire history we'll have a first man. Okay? Let Hillary dominate this country, dude. She'll turn it right the fuck around. She'll allow offshore drilling. She'll do shit that, I mean, I'll earmark for her, okay? She will do some tremendous good things for this country. We need Hillary Clinton in office. Bernie Sanders is a fucking moron. My number one choice for president this year, or this last election, was Hillary Clinton. So, Carol gets my voting rights taken away through collusion and conspiracy. Judge free passing it, saying, yep, but he called off the 2 court dates that were criminal. I got caught splashing hot coffee on a pedo security guard that raped me the night before, and I thought he was going to rape me again, so I splashed the coffee all over him. He slams me down pregnant, slams me down again pregnant. Then the cops in the car throws this knife, boom, right into the center of my stomach, handcuffed, and I'm fucking out of breath, trying to catch my breath. He caused me to miscarry. Okay, cover up conspiracy on child rape, and I was a child that got raped. Okay, they're constantly doing this. They're playing mind games with mental health patients to try to either A, get confessions that aren't there, or B, fuck up their head so severely that it causes them more PTSD trauma and post traumatic stress disorder trauma, paranoia. They loop their crimes, mental health agencies do, and call it paranoia to cover up any action that they may foul up on. Okay? This needs regulated by tobacco, alcohol, firearms, feds, and CIA. And I'm asking for my government officials to step into play on this one. Okay? And I'm saying it was a close call. Okay? That kind of call in a court of law for our side. Okay? And we want the judge on them On the ones that are perpetrating, we want the judge to go. The ones like me and all the other mental health clients that are being fucked with, we want the judge on any crime to go like this. Means acquitted. This means acquitted. This means prosecute. This means close call. Okay? So I'm calling him Illuminati as an Illuminati member. Clean up my criminal record. Sweep, sweep, sweep. Rug, rug, rug. Okay? Fear not, for we are always watching out for you. So says Illuminati to me. Okay? Then let's see the Illuminati look out for me. Let's see the Illuminati get me into a business as a business owner. Get me as a governor or a mayor, and watch me clean house left and fucking right. Citizens, if you're ready for the spiritual cleansing, I'm ready to do it. All right, I'm ready to run for mayor, city council, or I'm ready to run for I'm ready to be the youngest personnel in office to turn the whole shit around. Expunge my record. It's there illegally. They did not make any legal arrests. Ask the third judge in to my arrest. Third arrest in, the judge, ask him, third or fourth, ask him what he said to the cops. Did he prosecute the cops if he had to see the cops before him one more time and me as a crime victim? Okay? And that judge needs to notify me, need to link me into a different state where I can clean clocks from that state as a government official on this state, Washington State. Okay? Or we need somebody like me with my type of mentality and demeanor and personality. Some politician like Sarah Palin that kicks fucking ass that will say this is bullshit, we're doing offshore drilling, you guys are fucked up, blah 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 blah. And we need a Sarah Palin in Washington State. Sarah Palin's really good. Okay? Her daughter's got a bad rap sheet, but that's between her and her daughter. Okay? And Sarah Palin was the governor of Alaska, I think it was. She needs to come to Washington State, run for state office. Okay, I would be more than 100% behind Sarah Palin because she has the same agenda, same views as I do. Dude, she would vote Obama. She would vote Clinton's. Okay, maybe not Hillary, but she'd vote Bill. Okay, Sarah Palin is very fair. I'm very fair. Okay, but I'm that fair that if you cross this line, I will find a way to burn you. Okay? Do me right, I'll do you right back. Lie to me, steal from me, cheat me out of something, uh, cause me to miscarry. Those are things that are there's the line, don't cross it. And if you cross it, I will eventually find a way to catch up with you and burn you. Okay? So we need strict rules and regulations on drugs, alcohol, tobacco, and firearms. If a law enforcement officer were to get arrested, my law, they would never be allowed a firearm, a nightstick, a set of brass knuckles. They would not be allowed to carry any weapon whatsoever of any kind. They would not be allowed to run for office. Their voting rights would be taken away. Their right to bear arms as a police officer would be taken away. Their job would be expelled, not suspended. It would be expelled, where they could never become a police officer ever again. Okay? I would be the type of mayor, governor that would say, okay, this one's being conspired against. Let's figure out the breakdown of why they're being conspired against. Were they a 1-year-old kid that got raped? And if I was raising my hand as the governor helping the kid out, meaning me, I would say, okay, we're initiating you into witness relocation program. We're traveling you to a different part of the world where you are 100% safe. And anytime somebody came to me as a mayor and said, this happened, I would be the type of person that would put him into, I would do the thorough investigation, the full investigation, dating all the way back to the original incident. My original incident was when I was a 1-year-old minor girl raped by a police officer. You're telling me police and Donald Trump don't have the bios for everybody to collude against me to try to lock something in that's not there? Okay, that's exactly what happened. Okay. Anyways, Donald Trump announces witch hunt. Boom. What is that? A five-pointed Godsmack star on my arm. A very sexy female tattoo. Okay, it's not done like the male, it's done like a female tattoo. Look at the size of the pentagram. Very narrow, dainty, and thin. That's a male tattoo. That pentagram is that thick. Female tattoo, it's that thick. Thank you.